Evan Wise coming to you from the Weights and Bars training facility. Here's Courtney Ponce on what's coming up this week.
Thanks, Edwin. The stage is set for the 2014 CIF Football State Championships.
We're very ready. We got another great week of practice, and we're gonna make it happen. Got to make it happen. They're a very good team.
All this and more on GSF Weekly.
At the Weights and Bars training facility, we're in the final week of high school football, and it all comes down to this. 3 of the Bay's top teams taking on SoCal's best.
Head coach Kevin Macy and the Campolindo Cougars defeated Sutter 35-14 in Saturday's Northern California Division III Regional Championship game. Campolindo will take on El Capitan this Saturday down in Carson. The Oakdale Mustangs season came to an end after running into star back Miles Harrison and the Clayton Valley Ugly Eagles. Harrison ran for 238 yards and 3 touchdowns as Clayton Valley defeated Oakdale 28-7 for the CIF D2 Northern California Championship. The Ugly Eagles will face the Redlands East Valley Wildcats for the D2 State Bowl title next Saturday.
We've been dreaming about this since our freshman year, and we just had to come out here, prove a point, make it to stay. That's been our dream since the beginning of the season. We've been working Carson to Carson. That's all we do.
Central Catholic junior running back Justin Rice rushed for 280 yards on 26 carries and 2 touchdowns to lead the Raiders to their 3rd consecutive Division IV NorCal title. After taking down Capital Christian 34-14, the Raiders head to Carson with loads of confidence as they are the 2-time defending state champs.
We just tell them it's one game at a time. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and if you want to be the best, you got to do the little things, and we've done them to get here again.
Out in the state capitol, the Folsom Bulldogs dominated the Grant Pacers 52-21. All 3 scores for the Pacers came late in the 4th as the Bulldogs defense barely gave an inch. The Bulldogs' prolific passer Jake Browning wasn't quite at his best, but still added to his national record-holding mark of 220 career touchdowns, connecting with wide receiver Cole Thompson on 2 occasions and even receiving a TD on a trick play. The Bulldogs also saw an overall great performance on the ground to the tune of 240 yards. Folsom will now take on Oceanside this Friday night. And finally, NorCal's finest, the De La Salle Spartans. After blanketing Pittsburgh 2 weeks ago, the Spartans are primed and ready for what seems to be their annual trip down south. Armed with 2 running backs with over 1,600 yards rushing in Andrew Hernandez and Antoine Custer, DLS will take on Centennial for the Open Division state title.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm predicting a NorCal sweep. Next week is our first ever GSF All-Star Draft featuring 120 of the very best Northern California football players. The first 4 rounds will be announced here at the Weights and Bars training facility on Christmas Eve. The rest of the selection process will be done over Instagram, so stay connected with us. I'm Edwin Wise, and this is GSF Weekly.